Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll discuss about some blend form of whey proteins, brands, and we'll review the products. This is the brand Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard 100% Whey. This is from US. On the face of the label, we can see 24 grams of protein and 5.5 BCAA and 4% of glutamine, 4 grams of glutamine, sorry. And coming to the label part, nutritional fact, and 31.5 grams of scoop size, which contains 72 servings, 1 gram of fat, and total carbohydrates are 3 grams, and sugar is 2 gram, protein is 24 grams. One thing we have to note down is one scoop contains how much percentage of protein, that we have to look into it. And coming to ingredients, it's whey protein isolate, which is pure form of protein, and whey protein concentrate. It's a concentrate form which is taken out of the cheese, and then whey peptides, which are 2 or 3 amino acid chains, like small strings of amino acid to make the protein. And cocoa, this is for the chocolate flavor, and chocolate color, the natural and artificial flavor. And sucralose is artificial sweetener, and aminogen is an enzyme. Acesulfame potassium is a sweetener again, and lactase is an enzyme for digestion of milk. So what is protein? Protein is an essential nutrition to the body. It is a building blocks to the tissues, and it is a good fuel source to the body. And what is whey protein? Whey protein is taken from the milk. This is some details about whey protein isolate and whey protein concentrate from the On brand. It is available in so many food sources, natural food sources like vegetables, fruits, and non-vegetarian, nuts, milk, eggs. So these are the good source of protein, so we can depend on it. If we are not fulfilling our daily values, then we can depend on supplements like this. Every protein brand will have a naturally occurring BCAA, which is branch chain of amino acids, and so many other amino acids. So this contains 24 grams of protein in 31 grams of scoop size, and which is main source is whey protein isolate, and glutamic acid is 4 grams and 5.5 grams of BCAA. Sedative, active, gym goers and athletes can depend on whey proteins, but sedative and active, there is a calculation, so if they are fulfilling on your daily diet, it is okay. But gym goers and athletes, if you are not fulfilling your protein daily intake, so you can absolutely depends on this whey proteins. And coming to the next brand, this is Muscle Core Whey Protein Platinum Standard. This is also a US brand. Usually the serving sizes are depends on the weight of the product and also the flavor. The label part of Muscle Core, one scoop is 28.8 grams scoop size, and in that 24 grams of protein. So 24 grams of protein of gold standard, and this brand are same, but coming to the scoop size, this Muscle Core scoop size is small, and fat is 0. Sugar, there is no sugar because they added artificial sweetness, and carbohydrates are 2 gram, which is negligible. Coming to the ingredients part, it contains whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, and whey protein hydrolysate. Hydrolysate is the broken chain of amino acids. It is the next process of isolate after heating and fermentation, which is faster in absorption. And this is the amino acids which is naturally occurring, essential, non-essential, and conditional amino acids. Essential amino acids, it contains 5.8 in this brand. And coming to the protein, this contains 83% of the protein from the scoop size. That means 28 grams of protein, scoop size is 24 grams of protein. In that 79% is isolate, and remaining is concentrate and hydrolysate. 5.8 is BCAA, which is better than On. And then coming to this is GMP certified, which is very good manufacturing practice. And there is enzymes called lactase and aminogen also, which is for digestion, and this is good manufacturing practice certification sticker. Coming to the next brand, this is Muscle Farm Combat Protein Powder. This is also from US. This is something different from the Muscle Core and Gold Standard. Why, I will tell you at the time of ingredients. You will understand also. And coming to the label part of muscle form combat, 34 grams of scoop size, which is almost 35 grams of scoop size, and protein is 25 grams. So compared to muscle core and on, this scoop size is little bigger. That's the reason 25 grams of protein is there. And coming to ingredients part, it contains whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, and whey protein hydrolysate. And there is also micellar casein, egg albumin. Micellar casein is a slow digestive protein, and egg albumin also slow digestive, and remaining artificial and natural sweetener. Albumin is a white portion of the egg. I like this 5 protein sources, which is fast digestive and slow digestive. This fast digestive you can see, and the slow digestive is egg albumin and also micellar casein. So that means it will slowly digest the protein, so that it will be continuously supply the protein to the muscles and the body. And this is something specially good for who is doing fasting or at the time of the Ramadan. Coming to the next brand, this is BSN Synthesix. This is also a US brand. And coming to the Synthesix label part, this is high in calorie, which is 200 calories. And when you see this scoop size, this is 47 gram of scoop size, which is far bigger than other brands. And total fat is 6 grams and 22 grams of protein. So 47 grams of scoop size contains only 22 grams, which is very less. And why? Because this contains a lot of proteins, different sorts of proteins, like muscle form combat, like concentrate form, isolate form, egg albumin, and casein in different forms, different form of caseins. So but even though because of the fat content carbohydrates, the scoop size is too big, and there is too much sugar also, but less protein, which is 22 grams of protein. The people like diabetic, I will suggest them to avoid this kind of too much sugary content. But if 1 gram 2 gram is fine, but more than 1 or 2 gram, it is absolutely no for diabetic. And coming to the carbohydrates, 1 or 2 grams is fine. Till 1 to 5 grams it does not matter. But fat also, someone who have a cholesterol issues, they have to look into these things. Coming to the next brand, Muscle Tech, which is a very popular brand, Muscle Tech Nitro Tech. And if you look at the face of the product, you will see like 30 grams of protein and 6.8 grams of BCAA, 3 grams of creatine, which looks very huge in numbers compared to the other brands which we have seen till now. But we have to look into the label, what exactly the scoop size and how much percentage of protein is there in the scoop. And there is 5 grams of glutamine. And BCAA of leucine is 3.3 gram, they have mentioned. So overall BCAA is 6.8 grams. And coming to the label part of Nitrotech Muscle Tech, if you see, the scoop size is 46 grams, which is way bigger than other few brands which till now we have seen. And also protein is 30 grams. So obviously if the 20 grams of scoop size is bigger, then obviously 30 grams is normal. And the ingredients part, if you see, peptides, isolate, and concentrate. Isolate is a good source, it's a main source here, 97%, that is good. And which is good thing is it contains like creatine 3 grams, which is good for the energy. So that is the only benefit here. But remaining all, it does not does not overtaking any other brands till now which we have seen. And they have shown a table which is main competitor and also Nitrotech differences between. But protein 30 grams, obviously we know the scoop size is bigger. Only as I see is creatine is there of 3 grams, which is more benefit, that's it. Other than that, it is something normal compared to the other brands which we have seen till now. These are awards and certifications, and this is GMP certified also, which is good manufacturing practice. Coming to the next brand, this is Nutribolics from Canada, Whey. Let's see the label part of the Nutribolics Whey brand. This one 34 grams of scoop size, which contains 25 grams of protein, which is good. And coming to fat, 1.5 gram, and carbohydrates are 5, and sugar is 2 gram, so which is normal. And coming to the ingredients part, it contains whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, and same artificial and natural flavor. And it also contains artificial sweetener like sucralose and acesulfame potassium. And even Nutribolics brand is also GMP certified, that means good manufacturing practice certification. And last and final brand, Rule 1 Whey Blend. This is from US. Coming to the servings, different brands have different servings due to the weight of the product and flavor. Coming to the label part of Rule 1 Whey Blend, scoop is 33 grams of scoop size, which contains 24 grams of protein, so which is better, and 2 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbohydrates, and 2 grams of sugar, which is something similar to the On and Nitrotech. And ingredients part, concentration form, isolate form, and hydrolysate form, 3 forms of proteins, artificial and natural flavor. And this is the, and one good thing is it contains stevia, which is a natural sweetener. We can see this naturally occurring amino acids. In every whey protein there is amino acids and BCAA. So this contains 5.5 grams of BCAA and 24 grams of protein, which is 80% of the scoop size, which is good. And there is also a GMP certified, which is made in USA, that is called as good manufacturing practice. I have divided the 7 brands into top 4 and below 3. Top 4 brands are something similar, which having almost equivalent portion of protein in a scoop size, and scoop sizes does not much varies. But below brands having lesser protein compared to the top 4 brands, and they have caseinate, galbumin, and other source of protein, and also Nitrotech contains creatine. So even though when you are looking at the whey blend regular ones, the top 4 are the best to choose, and the below are depends on the requirement, you can choose them. Thank you for watching. For more such videos, please like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for notification.